What's going on, everybody? This is KJ here, and I am bringing you my week one for LET. We are playing. I believe his name is the Colorado Agrons, and yeah, I think it's the Colorado Agrons. So he's got a very, very interesting team. He's rocking a team of Mew, Scizor, Milotic, Alolan Marowak, Gardevoir, Hitmonlee, Drampa, Piloswine, Tangela, Raichu, and Linoon Galar? Yeah, Linoon Galar. So just kind of looking at the team, Milotic is the one thing defensively that's kind of really scary. And yeah, we'll just kind of jump into our team, what we're bringing, and all that good stuff. So first mon, we got the Heavy Duty Boots Rotom, and this thing has a pretty good amount of bulk, max HP, has some special attack investment as well as some speed. The speed is to outspeed like an adamant Hitmonlee, just in case he goes for like a curse set or something like that. Or he could be like banded and not really worry about the speed, anything crazy like that. So trying to cover for that. And this is actually a very offensive set. So we are Nasty Plot. We do have Thunderbolt, Overheat, and Shadow Ball. And the idea here is that Rotom comes in and it kind of just picks up kills. It should be able to clean up anything really late game with Overheat and Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball does OHKO a offensive Alolan Marowak, so that's good. I think even a defensive, like especially defensive Alolan Marowak, for example, would still be 2-hit KO. So that's pretty huge. I am very afraid of that, especially because Rotom kind of invites it in. So if we get Rotom in and we expect that a little Marowak's coming in, we can just click Shadow Ball and that'll be that. So the next mon on the team is the Roserade. We have Black Sludge, and I do want to say, just before I continue to get in, the Mons do not have nicknames this week because I could not, for the life of me, think of good nicknames. Like I'm trying to do a theme, kind of like how my UGL theme is Final Fantasy IX themed. So I'm thinking and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with it. But I will have a naming scheme for week 2 and the rest of the weeks going forward. Sorry about that. I know that nicknames can be exciting. So yeah. But anyway, Roserade, Black Sludge. It's a fairly bulkier Roserade. Again, like having HP investment. We are EV to outspeed Jolly Hitmonlee just in case. And the idea for this thing is just to kind of come out and set spikes and T-spikes. He does not have a grounded poison, so that is absolutely huge. Spikes are going to be big because everything on his team is grounded. So spikes and T-spikes, pretty big deal. And if we can get a toxic on the Milotic so that it can't just kind of sit there and do Milotic things, that would be great. And then obviously we're running Leaf Storm and Sludge Bomb for coverage. So yeah, I think Roserade is probably my dedicated lead in this game, especially because, like I said, depending on what he leads, like we just get T spikes up and they're gonna kind of stay there, especially because we do have some ways to deter T spikes from coming up or from T spike community defogged away. And his rapid spinner is Hitmonlee. I don't know if he wants to risk Hitmonlee on some of my mons, so yeah, we'll just have to see. But I think that's kind of it for Roserade. The next one we have is the Urshifu, and the Urshifu does have a nickname because this is my Urshifu. I'll probably change the nickname back to Urshifu before the actual battle, just so that we're consistent with names and not sort of carrying things over. But we are running Scarf so that we can outspeed the Mew mostly. We are EV'd to outspeed max speed timid Scarf Gardevoir. So that's something that could be really, really scary. And close combat fire punch. I am switching Darkest Lariat to Wicked Blow because it is allowed in this league, so that'll change before this. Just a miss on my part. And then U-turn. So, I mean, Urshifu is just going to hit super hard. Darkest Lariat 2 he KOs most of the team. I expect him to bring Tangela, so we'll have to make sure that we can deal with that with things like Rotom Heat, as well as the Roserade. Like, basically, Tangela and Milotic are the two things I expect to try to stop Urshifu. So we'll have to see what happens. But anyway, next up we got the Braviary. So Braviary is also rocking heavy duty boots. One thing to note is that this league does have a limit of 2 of the same item per team. So we do have 2 Mons rocking heavy duty boots. So that's just something to keep in mind, especially as we're building over the course of the season. So Braviary is max attack, has a little bit of speed. That speed is literally just to outspeed my Lodic without any speed. So uh, that's good. And then the rest in bulk, and we are defiant. That way, we kind of deter him from clicking defog, because if he clicks defog, we get a +2 boost in attack. So that's definitely a deterrent from defog. Uh, and we do have Brave Bird, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Roost. We are not running defog on this or Rotom. We want to be able to keep our spikes and T-spikes up, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. The fact that the 2 Mons that are weak to rock on this team are rocking heavy-duty boots means that we don't really have to worry about significant rock chip. And yeah, honestly, like, Brave Bird Close Combat just does so much, and U-Turn to be able to pivot out on things is really nice, especially because the thing that probably comes in on this the most is Raichu, but if we can pivot on that, not get the static, I believe it gets static, not get the static para, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, it does get static, and I mean, he could also bring Lightning Rod to stop momentum for Rotom, but that's fine because we're not actually running Volt Switch, so if Raichu ever comes in on us, and we're not feeling super threatened by a Surf, we just click Overheat and do a ton to it. So, yeah. But anyway, that is the Braviary. I think this thing is going to do a ton of work because he has no. He's 1 flying resist, and I think it's Raichu. So, yeah, I think this is going to just do massive amounts of damage every time it comes in. And then we have Poltegeist here. So the Poltegeist is a defensive Poltegeist, which I think he'll be expecting an offensive one, specifically because of the fact that Shell Smash Poltegeist kind of does well against this team, outside of things like Scizor being able to take a Bullet Punch, and the fact that he has 2 normal types, one of which is Drampa, so it has Sap Sipper. Like, outside of that, I think setup Poltegeist does a ton to his team. So I think he'll be expecting that, and we'll just bring a bulkier set that has special attack investment to be able to Oko his Ghost Weak Mons with Hex. So Willow Hex, we have Aromatherapy to make sure that if we do get paralyzed with Urshifu or anything else, or potentially Scald Burned or anything like that, that we can Aromatherapy it off. And then we have Strength Sap to basically wall the physical attackers. This thing comes in and sits on a lot of his physical attackers, specifically like Scizor. It can come in and burn it. He doesn't want to really have Hitmonlee on this because I have Colbur Berry, so Colbur allows us to burn it, potentially Strength Sap it, and so that's good. Uh, yeah, I think this definitely does a ton of work to his team, so I'm really excited. And then, oh, okay, how could I forget? So moving forward, the last mon on the team is the Hatterene, and so Hatterene is Expert Belt. This thing just pushes buttons. Um, it's got enough bulk to live a +1 poison jab from Jolly Hitmonlee, I believe, or maybe Adamant. I don't entirely remember, but anyway, it does hit incredibly hard. Nothing really switches into it because I have coverage for everything. I have Dazzling Gleam, Psy Shock, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire. With the Expert Belt boost, we're hitting things oh so hard. We're just we're claiming kills as soon as he tries to switch in on this thing, assuming that we push the right buttons. So yeah, I think that is basically it for this video. Again, this is our first match in this league. I'm not super sure how people play, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm also not sure how they build. So, yeah, it's just going to be a good time and just looking to have fun in this league. So, yeah. One thing I will note, sorry that this was so rushed. I was rushing to get the Mons in game because I am trying to avoid genning as much as possible. I'm trying to breed everything, so I broke out the DS. I broke out like the Pokemon Red on the Virtual Console, all that nonsense, just to make sure I could get these Mons. So yeah, I am gonna put that effort in this season. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna get out of here. Got the game in a few minutes, and yeah, if you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave comments. I will get back to them, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the battle. What's up, everybody? This is KJ, and I am here for my LET matchup versus the Colorado Agrons. We had a little bit of a connection issue earlier where he had accidentally brought the wrong team, so we are back now, and we're going to get this underway. So, hoping to see a team. Okay, this is much more like what I expected. Scizor, Mew. I don't know why I start. I always start at a weird spot. Scizor, Mew, Milotic, Marowak, Guard, and Piloswine. Okay, cool. So we can actually bring the Roserade out here. I'm guessing he's gonna lead Piloswine and try to get rocks up. Okay, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so good luck, have fun to this player. Urflab, I think his name is. At least that's his name on Discord. Yeah, that's his name in the game too. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I really don't know what to expect. Definitely need to make sure we play around the Mew. But yeah, I'm excited in general. See what happens. Yeah, so good luck, have fun, and let's get this show on the road. Oh man, I am super nervous. I feel like Piloswine's his lead. Piloswine or Mew? Glory Girl. Oh, Milotic. Oh, cool. We are in there. We just click T-Spikes. It's fairly free. What does he switch in here? Maybe Mew? Scizor would make sense, especially if it's his Defogger. There's no way he stays in and attacks. I'd be very surprised. Very, very surprised. But we'll see what happens. Because he does not want to take a Leaf Storm here. I'd be surprised if he Ice Beams. Yeah, he withdraws. Yep. Good play. Yeah, Scizor, that makes the most sense. Drop those T-Spikes down. And let's go into Braviary. Because if he defogs, like, defog or U-turn seem to be the things that make the most sense here. If he defogs, then we get pretty solid, this is a pretty solid switch in. Oh, he knocks off. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Whew, that did a lot of damage. We can roost this off. I am kind of glad we didn't go into Poltergeist there, although I would have wanted to get Poltergeist in freely rather than doing it that way. I think maybe going into Braviary was a little bit of a mistake, but something tells me that might have been banded damage. He did a lot with that. Like, that was a lot of damage with that knockoff. I mean, like, Braviary... My Braviary's max. Yeah, he had to have done... Back into Milotic. That makes sense. He gets poisoned. Which, that was a good play. Because the poison damage is only one layer of T-Spikes, so... But we do heal back almost everything, which is nice. And we can click U-turn on this thing. He's probably going to have Ice Beam. But we'll see. I imagine we should be faster? Yeah, we should be faster. Oh, he is fast. Okay, he's got some speed. Cool. So, he clicks flip turn, that's fine. I think he just did that to potentially proc the... whatchamacallit. I wonder if he's like Scarf Melodic. No, probably not. But he's definitely fast. He's definitely not min speed. Because we speed crept to be just a little bit faster. Yeah, that knockoff did so much. Okay, Piloswine, which is fine. And what do I want to do with Piloswine? He's got thick fat. Kind of want to burn this thing. I actually really want to burn this thing. Yeah, let's go into Poltergeist. Let's Will-O-Wisp this thing. Pretty sure. He's. Oh, I forgot T-Spikes. That was dumb of me. Oh, we can Strength Sap, though. That was dumb of me. I totally forgot about T-Spikes. We can Strength Sap this thing so that it's not really doing much damage. Which is nice. He gets Rocks up. That's kind of expected. Yeah, I totally forgot about whatchamacallit. But the nice thing is now we can click Hex. And Hex should be doing big damage to this, even through Eviolite. Oh, he lived on like one. Clicks Earthquake. Wow, that still does a lot. Okay, and the T-Spike damage goes to Roserade. So Roserade is getting our first kill this season. Kills Pylo with T-Spikes. Okay. So now the question is, how fast is this Scizor? Because we can burn it, or we can Strength Sap it. Like, if the Scizor is banded, like, I feel like Scizor has to be his bring here. Like, if he's banded, this is gonna do so much damage. Oh. Huh. This is so weird. Why did he go into this? I kind of want to get recovery here. Like, yeah. This seems like a nice place to get some recovery. Because I think he's going to flip turn. Oh, no, he didn't. I hope it's not competitive. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that could have been dumb. That could have been really dumb. That was brave. That was brave of me. He scalds. Okay. Okay. That's not the worst. I can Hex here. He might recover. Wow, that does so much. Oh, he Toxic. Oh, he missed. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That really sucks. That sucks a lot. I am sorry there. Yeah, really sorry about that, dude. Milotic's the one thing that I was kind of really worried about. Like, I feel like T-Spikes just put in a lot of work. Ooh, he withdrew it. Okay, what's he bringing in? Scizor. Okay. Ugh, I should have Willowed. That would have been good. Oh, that does a lot of damage regardless. Okay. It's worth it. The Will-O-Wisp is worth it. He bullet punches. Okay. Yeah, it was worth it. Because, honestly, I don't really want to take that damage with Urshifu. Yeah, we got Rotom. I'm going to click Shadow. I kind of want to click Shadow Ball here. He definitely switches. Yeah, I'm clicking Shadow Ball. He goes into Marowak here. I'm making the call. Making the call. He goes into Marowak here. This could be dumb of me, but... yeah, I think he goes Marowak here. It's the most logical thing, in my opinion. If he stays, good on him, man. Like, if he stays in here, very, very good on him. Also, I realized, like, I had my Piloswine play. Yes, okay, he withdraws. Going to Marowak. Yes! Spitfire, it's got to be Marowak. Let's go. We're going to get big damage on the T-Spikes, and we're going to hit this thing with a massive Shadow Ball. Like, this damage is going to be huge. Ooh, he's a bit defensive. We get the drop, too. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're definitely going to have him in range of this next one. Yep. So, Rotom kills Marowak with Shadow Ball. Oh, also, Scizor kills Poltegeist with Bullet Punch. Okay, so Rotom's in a good spot now. Rotom's in a really good spot now. I mean, he's got Mew. He's got Mew. He's got a very, very weakened Milotic. And he's got a Scizor that really doesn't want to come in here. So, like, and I still have Urshifu in the back, which is nice. He wants damage on this. Wow. Okay. Let's do it. I think he's banded. Even still, I should be able to live anything from this. Rotom is incredibly bulky. So, does he, like, bait the overheat and go into... I think maybe he's baiting the overheat and he goes into Milotic. He's going to sack. Okay, well. He just sacks that. Rotom kills Scizor with overheat. The one thing I need to be a little worried about is set up Mew, but I don't know if Mew's going to have anything for the, like, DD Mew could be a thing. I don't want... Ah. T-Spikes, though, which is nice. Really nice. What else is still on his team? He's got guard, which I can take care of with Poltergeist. Okay. Or not Poltergeist, with, whatchamacallit. I kind of want to stay in an attack here. You know what? Let's plot. Let's get back to full. Let's see what he's going to do. He combines. Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. He thought I was going to switch. And yeah, we'll plot one more time. If he surf, then have him show us. But if he decides to combine again, then that's fine. Because then we just start clicking Shadow Ball. Because then we're at +2. He's also at +2. So I think he's gotta, like, the fact that he's Calm Mind means he loses to Urshifu, so I'm not worried about that. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, Calm Mind Sword Power is annoying, but again, like with Urshifu, not super worried. If he was like DD, that would have been a little bit more like DD Calm Mind, but then he doesn't have recovery and he already has T-Spikes, so I don't really know what the... I don't know. I gotta think about preserving differential here a little bit, I think, just because I don't want to be doing, like, giving up too much differential. You click Shadow Ball. Okay, cool. That's gonna hurt-ish. Okay. Ah, he gets the drop. Okay, that's fair. I plotted again. He got me. I got greedy, for sure. So, yeah. And he's lefties. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even realize that the last time, but he's going to take toxic damage, which is nice. And the Shadow Ball did a little under... Okay. Let's click Shadow Ball here ourselves. He's only at +1. I think if he doesn't have Roost, I think I win this 1v1. He was very, very adamant about getting rid of Rotom, though. He clicks Shadow Ball again. That's fine. Yeah, Rotom lives. Another drop. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Okay. He clicks Shadow Ball again? No, let's just go ahead and stay in. If I had to click Shadow Ball on that first turn, I would have been good, but we'll just give him the Rotom. Huh. He was smart there. Yeah, good play. He thought I was going to switch. Mew kills Rotom with... Mew kills Rotom with... Ice Beam. Yeah, I almost did. He almost got me there. Now, here comes the demon. I take rocks. That's fine. This is gonna hurt. I've not seen that animation. That's really cool. He's got to be Scarf Guard, right? I'm almost thinking that I just... Gardevoir comes in, and like, Wicked Blow is gonna nuke this thing. And if it doesn't, then he's toxic. Whatever. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just click Wicked Blow here. This is definitely gonna hurt him. If it doesn't kill, then it's at least gonna do big damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Urshifu kills Gardevoir with Wicked Blow, and then Urshifu kills Milotic with Wicked Blow. And I think this is going to be a 4-0. So yeah. Yep. That is going to be a 4-0. All right, so really excited. Great game to Earthlab. And yeah, very, very scary team. So that is going to be it. I'm going to wrap up here. So I will catch you on the next one. We're starting off 1-0 in LET with a +4. Really, really excited. All right. Thanks, everybody. Peace.